Minnesota's policy on transgender athletes in high school sports is leaving parents and school boards in limbo. On September 30th, the federal government told Minnesota to reverse its transgender athlete policy or lose federal funding.
It's your opinion versus mine, and I do stand with girls and our coaches.
Policies like this don't protect anyone. They institutionalize bullying.
The debate over discrimination and Title IX protections played out in Elk River tonight. That's where we find our Jason Rantala. So, Jason, initially it sounded like the school board was just trying to get some clarity from the State High School League and the Department of Education. Is that right?
Frank, that resolution was actually pulled right before tonight's meeting. I spoke with Board Chair John Anderson. He says that after it went through legal, some of the language got softened up and it lost some support amongst these board members. Now, the resolution that was pulled urged the Minnesota High School League, the Minnesota Department of Education, and lawmakers to review transgender student athletic policies for, quote, fairness and safety in girls' sports. Board member Mike Nordo says the intent of the resolution was to urge the State High School League to side with the federal government to keep federal money, up to $4 million, he said. Anderson says last year the Rogers girls softball team, which is in this district, played Champlin Park, which had a player he describes as a, quote, biological male on the team, giving what he called an unfair advantage. A few board members tonight clearly had their disagreements over all this.
This is a debate between federal law and state law, and it needs to be worked out within the courts.
I don't think it is fair for girls' sports. Why? How can you look your daughter in the eye and say, I know you've worked really hard and you've trained and whatever, but it's just not fair. You know, or that is fair. I mean, it's your opinion versus mine, and I do stand with girls and our coaches.
A few people spoke at the podium during public comment. One woman says the district is playing politics with students' lives.
If this board were to pursue this policy, barring transgender students from playing sports, I have to ask, who is going to enforce it? Who will inspect our children's bodies and determine whether they're allowed to play? Who will be responsible for outing students, humiliating them?
And it's not just Elk River. In Forest Lake, the school board sent letters to MDE and the high school league asking them to follow these federal guidelines immediately. Frank.
Yeah, we'll stay on the story. It's happening in a lot of places. Thanks, Jason.